Okay, let's start up the lights.
5 red lights. Drivers are anxious, engines are roaring. And it's lights out and away we go for the Mexican Grand Prix.
Oh! What happened?
Away
What
well,
happened? Oh
maintaining his
no!
position.
No, stop, 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 stop! No! Go back, go back, go back! Go back, oh
What
no!
happened?
I'm so
What happened?
dumb! I'm so dumb!
What happened?
I forgot to set laps!
What happened?
I forgot to set laps!
Oh,
I am...
that um it seems as though the race director A350 forgot to set the laps, so all cars are having to return to the starting grid to assume their positions so we can restart the race.
Well, that's what happens when you're commentating and being race steward at the same time.
That makes sense. I'm just saying it as it is. I don't think any overtakes happened while the race was while the race happened. So
Okay, line up first. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, line up.
23 laps, if I'm not mistaken. Is it 23 laps?
Okay. Okay. Race. Okay. Let's go. Now it's better.
Now the laps are finally set. The drivers are once again lined up on the grid. You can hear the engines roaring. Drivers seem to be ready.
No, wait! Bro!
Something
No
wrong.
spot! Okay, guy. Bro, line up correctly. Bro, okay. Aston Martin. Okay, starting.
5 red lights.
Laps are set.
And it's lights out and away we go! DXH gets a good start, manages to keep his position off the line. Ruth is 8/10 behind him. And Akiballs is 1 second.
Wait! So... What is going on? Wait, I see an... Is that Ace? What are you guys... Okay, let's just forget about that. Anyway, the race is underway. We are underway for the Mexico Grand Prix. It was a good start from TXH as he keeps the lead ahead of Rufus. No, sorry, it's Akibus in the lead. Akibus is in the lead, and
what happened to TXH?
TXH is down in third after having some sort of issues heading into the first couple of corners. It's TXH in the lead. Sorry, Akibus. No, it's battle for first between Rufus and TXH. It's close between those two.
I think the game's lagging a bit. Oh, what is going on? Akiballs seems to be down in 5th place.
I am very, very sorry for what happened. But anyway, let's move on. Lap 2 begins here in Mexico. And it's TXH leading the way ahead of Rufus. Team in third, followed by Marshmallow, Akibus and Vod pretty close to each other. Ace in 7th, Axe in 9th, Canut 9th, Frank 10th, and Adam currently last on the grid. Let's see now. On board with the Red Bull driver Rufus. He is very, very close. He's almost side by side with TXH. DFI.
Yes?
Yeah, continue.
Here. Yeah, Akiballs is up to 3rd position after a rocky start for him. Your ace has gone up to 7th position. DXH has retained the lead, but Rufus is hot on his heels. It's going to be an interesting fight for the win here, I believe.
It is very interesting indeed.
Oh,
DXH is he hits the wall! DXH hits the wall! And he's down third!
he seems to be alright. He's alright. No damage to his car.
No damage whatsoever, but still, not a good moment from the championship leader. He's down fourth, and now he has to go all the way back to the lead, as now Rufus is your race leader, followed by Aki Wilson second, and then we've got Timmy side by side with Voet. TXH is also in the mix. Your ace in 6th, Axe 7th, Tourist 8th, Connor 9th, and Frank 10th, Adam 11th. So we can see now. Oh, it's a flip! Someone flipped! It's Timmy! It's Tim! It's Tim has flipped! Has flipped upside down in the second sector, and now he's again down 9th. Sorry, 8th. So that's not very good from him. 5 positions lost already. Let's look at Akibus, as he's already.
Airbender dropped a few positions. Something happened to him and he dropped to 8th position.
Yeah, I just said that he flipped.
Oh.
Anyway. Yeah, so it's still Rufus in the lead. Akibus pretty close to him. Voet is also side by side with DXH for the lead, lap 4 of 23. It's very, very close.
Your ace is up to 5th position after starting last.
Yeah, it's all in. As you can see, most drivers chose mediums. Again, the graphic shows that that currently it's all softer rather than harder. So mediums usually don't fall off compared to the softer commentators. As Akibus goes wide and he hits the wall. Akibus hits the wall in the middle of the section, and again another driver losing a very important positions, DFI.
Aye, that's a mistake for sure, but his car is fine. He has no visible damage, at least. So that is
what is happening? 3 drivers losing control on the same corner. This is nuts. What is going on here in Mexico? It's now side by side.
A lot of drivers that's weird. A lot of drivers are losing control at in the same place.
It's incredible. It's an incredible fight, but at the same time, it's a battle for first between Rufus and DXH, both drivers, respectfully, first and second in the Drivers' Championship. Rufus trying everything in his hands to defend his #1 spot, but it won't do anything as the DXH. I think he's already ahead of the Red Bull driver. No, he's not. He's still behind. But behind those two. It's a battle for four-way battle. Not 4-way, 5-way. What is going on? 5 cars.
This is crazy.
5 cars battling for third. From third, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Like I said, from 3rd to 7th, all those drivers are battling out for third. And looks like Voet made a move on his teammate, but Ace made a slight mistake. He touched the wall. He lost a couple of positions as well. As now Akibus is also in the mix. Let's look at Rufus now. DXH is in the lead of the Mexican Grand Prix with Rufus right behind him. He has DRS. He's gonna be very close, as indeed with DRS he is still too far behind. Rufus is in second place, and we can safely say that's gonna stay for now. Voet is battling with Akibus, the 2 teammates, the 2 best friends, besties even I can say, are in different teams, battling for third. like there's a saying, every man for himself, and it shows that every man is battling for his own good position. Your ace is...
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
seems as though Akibal's has overtaken Voet for
Oh, look
the
at
last
Rufus!
podium position.
What happened to TXH? TXH?
I think he made a mistake.
I think he made a big mistake, and now
Got a penalty.
I think he had a corner cut slowdown, meaning Rufus,
Yeah, I think that's-
meaning Rufus is back into the lead after lap 7 out of 23. Let's see at the gap. The gap is 5 seconds now. As we got the first driver to come into the pits, it's your ace. Remember, the time loss in the pits is 22 seconds. So your ace is gonna definitely be somewhere around 9th or 8th. We're right now looking on board with the what do you want to call him? The Schmitzke driver Voet, Schmitzke, yeah, Schmitzke. But currently, battle of Acubals, but now TXH has been overtaken by none other than Mr. Acubals. Acubals now is on a charge back on the podium position after losing so much, resulting in a spin, but now he's back into second place, overtaking his rival TXH. Will Voet follow the same path and overtake TXH for third? We'll have to find out as they come through the final corner. Rufus is staying out, same goes to the rest of the drivers. As we got your ace spinning in the yes section. Pretty bad news for him. But let's look at Akibal's. Sorry, let's go on board with the current championship leader TXH. As you can see, he is the championship leader ahead of Rufus. As of right now, it looks like that Rufus. The live standings is Rufus leading the championship by a bit some points, but it might change later on. As right now, TXH is very close. TXH is very close to Acubals. Same goes to Voet. I see. Oh, actually, Voet made a slight mistake there, and now he is 1 second behind TXH. So you can see. TXH is trying everything in his hands to get back into second place after making a big mistake earlier this race. As Rufus is still gonna stay out. Here it is. Rufus is gonna stay out in the lead. Acubals is gonna try to defend his second place from TXH, who has DRS into turn 1. It's so close between those two. Oh, but still Acubals ahead of the Williams driver.
Currently, Rufus is still in the lead currently, and I believe he is lapping the McLaren of Adam. That's what it seems like. Acubals is behind in second place. Acubals and TXH are currently battling for second position. Then Voet is around 2 seconds adrift. And then the rest of the pack are 20 or more seconds ahead.
Well,
behind.
I have just noticed that for some reason the Rufus is just a quarter of a second ahead of Acubals. Remember, earlier ago he was 5 seconds in the lead. Looks like he made a big mistake somewhere on the track, and now he is he feels more pressure than before. TXH overtakes Acubals to go up to second place, but it's not over as Acubals has a DRS, so he's also going to be close to him. Now look at the gap between Rufus and TXH. TXH is right on the rear of of the race leader, Rufus, were on board with him. You can see how close he is compared to Rufus now. Double right-hander in the S section. This part of the track is the deadliest one. You can easily spin if you go too much to the inside or if you go too much to the curb. As we see it, TXH.
Oh, TXH goes really wide. That's going to cost him.
TXH goes really wide at the beginning of the S section. Where's Akibus? Akibus also made a slight mistake. He is down fourth, battling with Voet. So TXH won't feel any pressure from behind. But Rufus does, as he got overtaken. Yes, TXH overtakes Rufus to go into the race lead, and Akibus overtakes Void to go up to the podium position. So it's all overtakes here in Mexico, and we haven't even reached the middle of the race. Oh, it's a slowdown! It's a slowdown from Voet, and now Akibus just drift away from the Schmadzik driver Voet. You can see already there is indeed a first lapped car. Let's look at Rufus, who is still trying to some way overtake TXH. Well, he's trying, but it doesn't work all the time. He's still second, a pretty close second. He's just a tenth behind the Williams driver. So even racing driver. The gap now is still 2 tenths. Here is TXH with DRS. Oh no! Rufus doesn't have DRS, meaning he's gonna stay in second place for now. But hopefully now the DRS will work normally, and it doesn't. He still is DRS-less. But he's pretty close. He's pretty close to TXH. This is the closest battle for the win we've ever seen so far in PA Simracing. Last time round was TXH dominating the Grand Prix in Hockenheimring, but now he's not so dominant in Amigos. Oh my God, Hermanos at Adrodom. As you can see, the pressure from TXH, who goes a little bit. He lost a little bit of control there at the end of the second sector. But he's still pretty close. Currently TXH has the fastest lap of 1:16.419. Sorry, correction, 4:18. And Rufus is in the pits. Remember,
Akibus is going to take second position.
Akibus is going to also take second position. Remember that the pit time loss is 22 seconds. So again, Rufus is going to be somewhere in top 5 or maybe top 6. Who knows? Either way. Yeah, he's going to be in 4th. Yeah, he's going to be in safe 4th position. Ahead of Tourist. So it's not so bad from the Red Bull driver. And now DXH has some breathing space finally. Over 4 seconds ahead of Akibus, who's currently in second place. As you can see, it's Schmadzik 3rd and 5th. So far we don't have any close battles except the battle for 9th between Timmy, between Timmy and your ace, but they're still a little bit apart from each other. Let's look back at the race lead as we got a leader in the pits, TXH, into the pits, onto soft compound of tires, and because of that, Akibus is going to get into the lead once again here in Mexico, but for how much longer? He's been on mediums for 14 laps. Wait, I have to...
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to box. Akibal's gonna have to box soon. TXH seems to have lost second position to Ruthis. At least that's what it looks like.
Of course, there's a... Yeah, go ahead.
The current order is Akibal's in first, Ruthis, who just overtook TXH, in second, TXH in third, Voet in fourth, Mars, Canu, and Axe in fifth, sixth, and seventh, respectively. Airbender and Ace are currently battling for P8, and Adam and Frank the Gamer are a long way off.
Yes.
So that's what it is right now.
Yes, they are now with 10 laps to go. Let's see if Akibal's in the pits. He is not. Akibal is staying out. But this is the thing. Akibal's, as you can see, he's on softer mediums than usual. But at the same time, he's on mediums, and the average lifespan of medium tires is like 15 laps. So as of right now, Akibus is on very old and very used medium compound of tires. So for sure, he will have to pit, and with that comes a 22-second time loss.
He's going to have to pit soon indeed, as there is one mandatory compound change in the race. So he's going to have to pit soon. I think what Akimals is doing is he's staying out as long as he can, so he can then switch to softs and then push as much as possible.
Oh, there's a flip! Oh, TXH flips! Oh my goodness me!
Oh dear! Oh, TXH flips, gets the corner cut slow and loses a massive amount of time. This is absolutely devastating for him.
TXH, after being so confident in the podium, just flipped upside down, and now he is...
Akibals currently pits for softs.
Oh yeah, Akibals in the pits, meaning Rufus is going to be back into the lead. And let's see, Akibals is going to pit for soft tires, but will TXH go up to second? He won't.
Akibals stays
wait,
second.
wait, here comes TXH.
Oh.
He does. TXH, because of the speeding of Akibus being a little bit worse, TXH is up to second place. But that was very bad thing from TXH to flip in the most important race moments of the race, as we have only 8 laps to go, and he's 9 seconds behind Rufus. Remember, Rufus already made his mandatory compound change with 8 laps to go. He could possibly stay out if he wants to, but for sure at the end he'll be on used soft tires. Let's look at a little bit back, as we've got Canet, who's currently in 4th after being all the time somewhere in the back of the grid. He's now up to 4th battling with both Tourist and Voet. So we'll have to see if he will remain in this position. So let's look back at Akibus. He's on fresher tires than TXH. He has more grip than TXH. He has DRS with more speed, but still doesn't do anything. But here's the next one, a little bit wide from the TXH. And now will Akibus overtake the Bahrain driver? Let's see. No, he's still behind, but very close. This is incredible race here in Mexico, the best one yet in the season. And if you enjoy, like I said, you should like a little bit subscribe. And TXH loses control, and because of that, Akibus is so close. He's about to even overtake the current championship leader. But he's still behind. They're side by side though. There's into the stadium section they go. And Akibus overtakes DXH.
Yes, intense fight for second place, and Ruthist is currently unbothered by anyone as he is under no threat currently to the lead of to his lead. He's
Well, here's TXH. Lost position just a few minutes ago. He wants redemption. He wants back his second position, but won't happen now as he didn't receive a DRS after when being within a second to him. Marshmallow made some mistake and he's down to 7th, losing 2 positions. And now, this is the situation that I'm talking about. We've got 7 laps to go. Sorry, not even 7. Oh, DXA Rufus, sorry, made a little bit of mistake. He'll lose more time. But talking about Rufus, we've got 6 laps to go. The gap between Rufus and Akibus is 6 seconds, and it's now down to 5. So if Aki was gonna remain in that pace in just 5 laps, so at the final lap he'll be side by side with Rufus for the race lead and possibly for the race win.
It seems though Acubles is gaining on Ruthist because he has faster, fresher tyres, and he is making good use of these tyres.
Yeah, he's making good use indeed. Remember, he's on fresher tyres than TXH, so he has a very big advantage in terms of grip and speed. But still, even with those advantages, DFI, he is still struggling to keep his second place. As you can see, TXH now running outside and overtakes Akibus.
Rufus is still in the lead by 5 seconds. He's currently cruising to a victory. DXH does indeed overtake Akibos, with Voet in a distant 4th.
Yeah, the gap between Voet and Akibus is big as nothing else. 24 seconds. So it's all pretty much over for Voet if he wants to catch up to the race lead. But he's still in safe 4th, so there's nothing to worry about. Now look at this. Look at this. The gap is back to 5 seconds. It stays in 5 seconds, and with 4 laps to go, and with 5 seconds to spare, Rufus, for now, is looking for a first race win of the season. But as you can see now, Akibus, all trying to overtake TXH. Continue.
And it seems though Akibals has successfully overtaken TXH, and the gap between Akibals and Ruthist has gone down to 4.3 seconds.
Yeah.
Probably Ruthist made some mistake which caused him to lose time.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he made some mistake somewhere in first sector. But look at now, the gap now is 4 seconds, meaning they are catching up indeed. They are catching up by a lot. Big of a margin. We have a crash. It's a crash in the 3rd sector. Who's that? That's Axe. Axe is out of the race.
Axe is indeed out of the race.
As
That's tragedy. That's very bad for the Mercedes team, as they already have low points.
As now FIA wants Axe to despawn. But what do you mean safe? There's no safety car in here. Like, I don't even...
Yes.
There... fuck. Okay, he's now out. Okay, so now he's out. Okay, good. Anyway. Yeah, with 3 laps to go, Look at the gap between Rufus and Accuballs.
It's only 3.4 seconds.
It's very close. It might be a triple threat battle for the lead. It's very close. Just 3 more laps. And Accuballs with DRS is gonna catch up to Rufus. And this. Ooh!
Oh, Rufus made a mistake!
Accuballs.
Rufus made a mistake!
Accuballs.
The gap is very close now.
It's all in. All in for.
It's only 1.3 seconds.
It's all in for Rufus. All in for Accuballs. And pretty much all in for TXH. Remember, if Rufus scores more than TXH, then he is your championship leader. But for now, it's still TXH. In a team standing, it's still Evans Racing. But will that change in one corner? I mean, one lap. We will see us both, Accuballs and TXH, go wide. This is an incredible race so far. An overall incredible race. We had so many sweet overtakes for the lead and beyond. But it's all ends here. As here it is. Accuballs, I believe, is now within a second to Rufus. And Rufus now knows his mistake. He pitted too early, in my opinion. And because of that, his tire wear is way worse than Accuballs and TXH. So that means Rufus is literally on just depending on his skill of racing in Mexico. As we are now at the training section, and I'll take over the last lap. Here we are, final final lap of the Mexican Grand Prix. And look at this, the gap is just 7/10. Accuballs with DRS, same as TXH. It's all in. It's the last lap. It's the last thing. Rufus is so close. It's side by side. Three-way battle for the lead. Is it going to be a first win for Accuballs? Is it going to be the first win for Rufus? Or is it going to be the second win, sorry, for TXH? Here we go. Just 2 more sectors to go. This is incredible.
Gap down to 3.5 tenths.
This is
Accuballs.
This is incredible. Rufus, we're not watching him. This is the S section. There, someone can mess up, and his chances of winning could be over. Look at this. Final DRS straight for the drivers. And look at this. No one with DRS. And Accuballs in the lead.
Accuballs currently in the lead. Accuballs overtakes.
But it's not
Rufus
over.
in the lead.
Into the stadium section.
Intense battle.
Into the stadium section. It's all in. It's between Accuballs and
It's all
Rufus. Oh, it's going to be side by side. Into the final corner. Oh my god, who wins? Rufus, Accuballs. It's Accuballs. Accuballs. Accuballs wins. What a finish.
That was.
Accuballs.
What a finish that was.
Oh my days. At the end. Rufus missing out by 0.3 of a second. Accuballs wins the Mexico. Accuballs wins the Mexico Grand Prix, and because of that, we have a new championship leader heading into Japan, and his name is Rufus. He scored more points than TXH, as far as I'm concerned, and Accuballs, not only a win for him, but also it is a fastest lap point. A 1:16.331.
That was a race to be remembered. That was a very intense race. It was very intense till the last lap, last corner. And Accuballs managed to pull through and claim his first victory of the season.
And talking about Accuballs,